full Dreamcast collection. Hello and welcome back, and thanks for joining me, G, here in the RetroVerse for another week of fantastic unboxings and games galore. And this one, I've purchased somebody's full collection. That's right, but it might be a bit misleading because the collection is in here. So it's not massive, but it's a full Dreamcast collection, and I'll tell you what, don't even know why I've put that back. Let's just dive straight into it, shall we? With the help of Mr. Scissors, who makes a glorious return on another week's episode of content. Here we go, Mr. Scissors. So, I got this. I've been looking for this, actually, for a good little while. So I watched a video by Goblin Retro a long time ago, and he's a big aficionado, is that the word, of PS1, and he bought, God, an unbelievable eye-popping amount of said items, and it really spurred me on to think, yeah, do you know what, I'm going for a full set of Dreamcast games. It would be interesting to have this as well. God, I can't open this box at all. So I've been scouring eBay and Vinted and other stuff for a long time, and then I seen this come up. I have no idea how I'm opening this box. This is the worst way of opening a box in history. But yes, so I found it, and then this person had the full collection of items that I was after, except one. But then I went and seen this, which contains the missing one. So we're gonna get straight into it here. And I'm actually pretty excited about having this. One, because it's a full collection, sort of a subset, if you will. Here we go. Can you guess what it is yet? Rolf certainly isn't a friend of the channel's. But yes, here we go. I'm just gonna bust it open here. See how well we can do with some sort of like glamorous reveal. Oh, oh. And then it is, well, this way, it is a full collection of official Dreamcast demo discs. That's right, I've bought the entire collection. Right, now, certainly, not sellotape, what's that? Rubber banded up, if that's even a thing. Now, let's have a look. Oh, right, I'm gonna cut these. If I take one in the eye here, oh no, it's gonna be these ones, isn't it? Oh, that was all right. Panic over. Right, so I got this eBay listing, and it wasn't a full set in this eBay listing, but as they mentioned, volume 2, which is actually on the top, which is this one, Dream On Volume 2, is only the disc. Now, if anybody knows us, which most of me regulars, you will know us by now, yes, I'm not going to be satisfied with that. So I went straight out and I got this. So I'm just going to quickly open this because I thought, in that original listing, he said, obviously volume 2 is disc only. They've put a bit of a case in there. I'm not really sure what type of case that is, but put a bit of a case in. God, I tell you what, I'm going mental on the openings here. What's in here now? Right, we'll just turn into an absolute madman. Did you ever see that show, Finders Keepers, where the kids would run around a house and just destroy the place? I always thought if I ever went on there, they'd probably kick us off because I'd probably destroy the entire set. But, anyways, here we go. Dream On Volume 2 is that. It's the Sonic Adventure one, and I wanted it with the original case, so it's that. I've replaced it already with that. And that there is the full set complete. unbelievable, brilliant. But we'll put the details on from eBay. So I got this pile here for the sensational and tremendous price of, what was it again? £41. That's right. There was, how many is in here? So there is 21. Was it 21 there? Oh man, 2 seconds. Right, yes, for the second time of counting, because I literally just did a mind blank. Don't do it again. Right, there was 21. So there's actually 22 in total. And just in case you're thinking, oh, that's not a full set, 21. I've got the first disc. Now, just to give you a bit of a history on here, as you can see on here, these demo discs came on the official Dreamcast magazine. I'll put one of them on here. And these came out on the official Dreamcast magazine. Volume 1 didn't. It came in the original console box, of which I have 2 boxed behind me, as well as I also bought separate ones on eBay, but I've put them in those boxes as well because I needed some space on the shelves. So I already have volume 1, which came with the original console, as just a way of the demo disc to play. But I just wanted to take you through and talk through all of these demos and see which ones are on there. And there might be some other interesting talking points. But it's a full set complete of the demo discs. And I suppose just for reference, as I mentioned them earlier, Goblin Retro bought around, God, how many was it, mate? Around 112 PS1 discs. And that was where the thought process went off, and I just thought, yeah, I'm going for a full set of Dreamcast games. I know there wasn't many issues of official Dreamcast magazine because sadly the life cycle of the console wasn't too long. So I thought, right, I'll have a look, and there was only 22. That's easily achievable. I've bought the full set here in a Wanna for around £45 in total. That's an unbelievable price, by the way. So the first one here, which came out, this one has awesome playable demos of Sonic Adventure and Millennium Soldier Expendable. It also shows you here on the back what else is contained on the disc. Here you go, there you go, you can see. So it goes nicely with that one. So I now have this one spare. So I suppose if anybody bought us a game from us, I'll just chuck that in as a bit of a nostalgic, if they were a Dreamcast fan. But there you go, there's volume 2. Perfect, we'll put that here. Okay, so volume 3. Now, as you can see from here, some of the cases, which he did say, are damaged. Now, again, why this is semi-important is, well, it's not important, but another good reference for another great content creator on YouTube for retro gaming, Goblin Retro. I've mentioned him about 1 million times. I hope he appreciates it. Free marketing for you, mate. But yeah, no, I'm just razzing you. Yes, he was the person who mentioned about going to charity shops and getting those terrible singles. I'll just pop these here. Getting those terrible singles like these, where I can basically use these cases and swap them out for these. So as he did in his video, you can have pretty much a mint set of demo discs, and I'll certainly be doing that with these. As you can see there, I'll just take out the old slip. Oh, look at how bad that one is. I'll just take out the old slip there and replace it, and bada bing, bada boom, there's a mint set, full set, sorry, of demo discs. But on this one, volume 3, it's Buggy Heat and the greatest fighting game of all time, Soul Calibur. You also get a playable demo of Dynamite Cop, which is also a tremendous game on the Dreamcast. But that's volume 3 there. So that one needs replacing. And actually what I'm gonna do, do you know what, I'll just put it on the top. I was gonna put it to one side so I knew which ones, but no. Right, next one again. Blah, look at the damage on there. Naughty. But I'm not gonna complain at 40 quid for a full set of demo discs. So on volume 4, on that month's issue, there was Formula 1 World Grand Prix, and Toy Commander, the Christmas edition. Now, they didn't have many games on the demos, as you can see, but they did have a lot of video of upcoming games, so that's always a plus. So volume 5 here, we've got Revolt and Sega Worldwide Soccer 2000. Whoa, this one's again, look at that. And do you know what? I'll just mention, I probably wouldn't have bought these because of the condition of some of these cases. Now that was quite well thingied. I think those elastic bands might have damaged some of these, you know, because they certainly weren't this damaged in the pictures on eBay. But because I never thought about replacing those cases, I might not have actually bought this set. But then I obviously knowing about the singles from charity shops, then I was like, absolutely no issues at all. The inlays don't have any problems whatsoever. So here's a good one. Volume 6, Street Fighter Alpha 3 and Rayman 2. Awesome, those are two brilliant games on the Dreamcast. And that Rayman 2 on the Dreamcast was absolutely sensational. Way better than the PS1 version, just an FYI. Next up on volume 7, there was MDK2, Slave Zero and Metropolis Street Racer. There you go. So that one there is okay. It's slightly scratched. Again, bit like Goblin Retro there. I might just replace maybe all of them because I can get those singles for around, I think it was like £3 for £1 or £5 for £1. Here's one which I have covered because it contains the full game Sega Swirl. So I already have this one. So again, I'll probably either just sell or give this one away to somebody that might want the game if they were collecting a full set. And I could send you that just as a game. And I suppose all I really ask is just a shout out for a goodwill gesture. There you go. So if you are going for a Dreamcast full set and you need Sega Swirl, which is counted as a full game, and you don't have it, please give us a shout, drop us a message, and I will send you this over. If there's multiple people, we'll do a pick a number out the hat jobby. I'll maybe film it just for a quick one, and then the winner gets that. And maybe the loser gets that. But there you go, volume 8, Sega Swirl, and Rayman 2 again actually, and Soul Reaver. Right, now the next one after this one, that's the big one, that's what I was looking for. So volume 9, you've got V-Rally 2 and Fur Fighters, and these cases are decent now, so I think it might just be in the top with them bands, and actually it might be at the bottom, we'll double check. But there you go, V-Rally 2, Fur Fighters, 4-Wheel Thunder, and Sega Worldwide Soccer Euro Edition. Nice. Plus additional videos of Echo the Dolphin and Star Wars Episode 1 Racer, which is a good game. So that's volume 9. Here we go, the big one, volume 10. Look at the artwork on this. Resident Evil Code Veronica massive playable demo of Capcom's survival horror game. Brilliant. Claire Redfield there. Code Veronica is a sensational game. You've also got playable demo of Tony Hawk's skateboarding, which is tremendous on the Dreamcast. If you watch my graded games video, you'll see that I've got PS1 Tony Hawk's graded, which is unbelievable times. And Silver, that RPG action adventure game. There you go, that's volume 10. Volume 11 is Wacky Races Toy Commander Summer Edition this time, and Super Magnetic Neo. Now I actually need Super Magnetic Neo for the full set, so I need to look out for that. I might actually give it a go as well just to see. So there you go. Disc and box totally fine, sorry, case totally fine, so that's good. Now here's a classic. Oh, but the case is damaged. Oh, look at how bad that is. Oh, look at that. Hello. But it has the greatest tennis game of all time on it, Virtua Tennis. Unbelievable, brilliant game. Arcade port, that is a tremendous game, and actually I instantly now want to have a go of it. It also contains Gauntlet Legends and Formula 1 World Grand Prix 2, which is a pretty good Formula 1 game, to be fair. Yes, so that one was number 12. So volume 13 now, we have Metropolis Street Racer again. But this time you can test drive the awesome Vauxhall VX220 in Tokyo. That's right. There is also Sydney 2000, Space Channel 5 and Wacky Races. And there's exclusive movie footage. I want to see a movie. Austin Powers reference, if you didn't get it, on WWF Royal Rumble, which is one of my favourite wrestling games. Next up, you've got Ultimate Fighting Championship. You've also got Sega Extreme Sports and San Francisco Rush 2049. There's quite a few there, actually. It mentions it there, 6 playable demos. So a bit of a bumper demo disc this time on volume 14. Nice. Here we'll go. Here's, this is a brilliant one, this. Volume 15, Jet Set Radio. Absolute sensational game. Silent Scope, again, I recently just got that in my CEX road trip. Make sure you go and check out that video. The link will be in the cards at the end of this video, as it was last week's. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2, unbelievable game. UEFA Dream Soccer, not so good. Pod 2 and Cow the Kangaroo. I couldn't actually say it. I knew how to say that, but it just wouldn't come out. I kept going to go Cow the Kangaroo, a load of poo. That's right. That's volume 15. Plus there's footage of Shenmue on there, which, to be fair, bearing in mind at the time, that would have been brilliant watching that footage. Right, here we go. We've got, what's this? Volume 16, 5 playable demos this time. Another busted case. And this time we've got Looney Tunes Space Race, Army Men, Sarge's Heroes, Super Runabout, Speed Devils Online Racing, and another Toy Commander. I mean, bloody hell, they really milked Toy Commander, didn't they? Toy Commander Christmas Edition, Toy Commander Summer Edition. Flip my neck. Yeah, absolutely milking that one, lads. Right, next up now, here is a bit of a special, and I'm going to tell you something on this one. Volume 17, Disney's Donald Duck The Quack Attack. Hello, Quack Quack. Kiss Psycho Circus, Stupid Invaders, plus Ultimate Fighting Championship and Tokyo Highway Challenge 2. So the demos are getting beefed up, but look here, which I'm going to do a bit of a special on this as a special unreleased. I'm going to do a special video on top 5 unreleased Dreamcast games which might have helped save the system, and this is one of the big ones. Exclusive movie footage of Half-Life. That's right, that unbelievable PC FPS classic Half-Life was due to be released on the Dreamcast. It was like 99% complete and they pulled it at the last minute. I'm going to do a special on that game and for other sort of items around Half-Life to show you how much it was complete, including the unreleased game itself. So watch out for that video. I've been working on it for a while. That might show you a couple of games. Bit of a spoiler, there's also Grand Theft Auto 3 in there, which was unbelievable. That totally could have saved it. Castlevania. Did anybody realize that there was a Castlevania coming to Dreamcast? I know, that is unbelievable as well. I also have another game that was basically 100% complete, but it got pulled at the last minute due to a world tragedy. I'll let you know more in the video. But anyways, moving on to volume 18. Sounds like Top of the Pops this, and in at number 18, it's Sega Extreme Sports Dave Mirra Freestyle BMX, Ducati World, and Virtua Tennis again. And this one also comes with free complete game Sega Swirl. That's right, it was released twice on 2 separate demo discs. So if you can't get your hands on demo disc 8, it is on demo disc 18, just for the record. Next up, it's volume 19 with some sports titles: European Super League, Giant Killers, and Jet Set Radio. Nice. It also includes movie footage of Project Justice, which is a big hitter and I need that, Skies of Arcadia, and Grandia 2. 2 unbelievable RPGs there. So, volume 20, speaking of Skies of Arcadia, massive playable demo of Sega's gorgeous high-flying adventure, Skies of Arcadia. Also includes 18-wheeler Pro Trucker, and also video of Shenmue 2, Crazy Taxi 2, Daytona, and Outrigger. Wow, imagine seeing that on this video, on this demo disc, the video of Shenmue 2, the sequel to one of the greatest games ever released on any system. I don't care what you say, and there's the first time video that you're gonna see it. Brilliant demo disc for number 20. In at number 21, it's a classic, Daytona USA 2001. Also includes Confidential Mission. Now, it might not seem like much, but if you had House of the Dead, you maybe didn't buy those other gun games like Silent Scope or Confidential Mission, so being able to play the demo using the gun would be pretty up there with actually just getting the game, so that would actually save you quite a bit. Also, 18-wheeler American Pro Trucker is on there. That's volume 21. And last but not least, it is the best of Dreamcast 9 playable demos, volume 22. And that includes, big hitters. Jet Set Radio, Metropolis Street Racer, Ready to Rumble, Toy Commander, again, bloody hell, Sonic Adventure, Virtua Tennis, Space Channel 5, Ultimate Fighting Championship, and Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2. That is an absolutely stacked demo disc. You'll find not many that will actually beat that for first party titles on any system in terms of a demo disc. I'd be interested to see what the best version of a PS1 demo disc was and if it rivals that. But there you have it, my friends. The full complete set of Dreamcast demo discs goes into the RetroVerse, and there is another bit of Dreamcast history going into my collection, which I'm over the moon with. It'll take us a little while just to replace some of the cases, but after I've done so, you'll have basically a mint set of Dreamcast demos in the RetroVerse. Great times, and there's another box ticked for Dreamcast games and accessories, and we're moving on to the next one. So there you go, a full set of Dreamcast demo discs for only £45. That is tremendous. And actually, a funny thing which I forgot to mention at the beginning, on the description of the seller's collection, he mentions somebody else has a full set for £160, and I just thought, you're having a laugh there. Like, even if they were mint, I wouldn't pay that. But I don't know if he was expecting something similar. I'm sorry, mate, but I got it off you for £41 for 21 discs, so unlucky, never mind. But there you go, the full set into the RetroVerse. I've been G, thanks very much for watching. Please press the subscribe button over here, like the video, and drop us a comment below. What is your favorite demo disc of all time, or what are your favorite memories of demo discs on any system? So that about wraps it up. So thanks very much for watching, commenting, liking, subscribing, and I'll see you next week in next week's video.